All right, welcome to another man's point of view. Got for you a quick video. Now I know I said I was gonna be done with Pearl once and for all, but I guess she finally discloses her own channel just like that, right? And debunks it. Everything that I've been saying all along. Why is it important? Well, let's go ahead and jump in.
I really try not to give advice on the channel because I think every person's different and I can't tell you how to live your life. I will say I do think that some of the girls that have been on the channel see the world differently. And I know for a fact, like, girls that are closer to me definitely understand the men's point of view a lot more. And that's my main goal for the channel, is to have women understand the men's point of view, because I think life is a lot easier when you can understand the other sex and understand where they're coming from. And us as women, like, men have always had to understand where we're coming from in order to get laid or get in a relationship, but like, women don't have to do that. So I just think life is easier when you understand where people are coming from. I really try not to give advice on the
Now, she couldn't have said that earlier, right? Once she had everybody on her bandwagon, right? See, as you can tell, here's the point. Like I've been saying, all the love gurus out there today, at least the popular ones, have one thing in common and one thing only, right? Which is woman bashing. That's it. That's how she blew up, like that. Woman bashing. It's look how I just trashed this feminist. Oh look, this is what women do, right? Mansplained to a bimbo, right? Woman hit the wall, and there you go. Everybody jumps aboard. This is why you shouldn't simp. This is why you shouldn't chase. This is why women this and women are bad and women all this, yet every single one of you pieces of trash want a woman. Think about that. and that's and that's the beauty of it. But anyways, before I go off on a rant all on my own, I'll go ahead and explain. Just like she said, she tries not to give advice at all because she don't know what the hell she's talking about. That's why. And I've been saying it all along. But here we go. She goes on to say more things, which are the details of what you should be paying attention, right? Which is the reason I'm doing this video. Now check it out.
channel because I think every person's different and I can't tell you how to live your life. I
That's where she's wrong. It's not every person is different. It's literally men and women are different. That's it. Forget about every person. That's where everything falls apart. And no one seems to get it because they don't see the detail. You're comparing apples to oranges. You're blaming the apple, all while you are being a damn apple yourself and can't see that you're not an apple. You're an orange. Think about that too. Homework. Now let's continue.
will say I do think that some of the girls that have been on the channel see the world differently, and I know.
Oh, well, look at that. She thinks that maybe an apple sees it differently than an orange would. Well, look at that. Can be more obvious, right? But yet, there it is. Like I always say, so simple that it's hard.
For a fact, like, girls that are closer to me definitely understand the men's point of view a lot.
I'll take that as a shout out to me. Right. So you go. It's the man's point of view, but that's not the point either. Here is the point.
More, and that's my main goal for the channel, is to have women understand the men's point of view, because I think life is a lot easier when you can understand the other sex. And
That's the problem. You're trying to get the apple to understand what she already knows, which fundamentally is stupid because the apple can care less about that because the apple is in it for her apple's sake. Does that make sense? Why would she give a rat's ass about the orange if she's an apple? Think about it. But there it is, another straight up answer, right? She already knows. She knows because she knows her role, right? And here's a spoiler alert for you. She knows what she wants, right? She cannot just go ahead and get an orange. And that's another fallacy. That's the point. She Pearl herself says it in her own dumbass way, but she says it. Here we go.
Understand where they're coming from, and us as women, like men, have always had to understand where we're coming from.
Hear that? Men have always had to understand where they're coming from. So what? So they can do what the actual point is all about. And if you F with that point, you F'd everything because that's the name of the game. Otherwise, you're in it for what? You're in it for all the dumbass reasons other than the one reason the damn game exists in the damn first place, which is the actual point. Here it is.
In order to get laid or get.
That is it. That is literally it. Now I know nobody wants to hear it because it's the elephant in the room, because it's the truth, because it's that simple. Right? But that is the fact. That's the fact.
In a relationship, but like women don't have to do that. So
there's another fact. They just don't have to do it. Now, why the hell would you do something if you just don't have to do it? Right? Now, I'm going to explain it for you, mansplain it for you, giving you literally pretty much everything, right, in this little synopsis, right, or this little example. Now, if you can just learn this, and this goes to my viewers, if you can just learn this, or at least maybe not believe it, but accept it, right? Just accept it because it is the truth, right? Women don't have to do the work. They don't have to. You do have to do the work. That's it. The man has to do the work. It don't work any other way. Right? Only what's happening today, guys don't want to do the work. But you have to do the work. Women are being pushed to do the work, but they don't have to do the work. Do you see the difference? Do you not see the difference? Yes, it's not fair, but I'm telling you right now, it is the only way, right? Because if it was fair, then just like the apple has to take it, you would have to too. And you don't want that. Now, if you can't figure out what I'm talking about, then, well, once again, you need more work than just the space to help you on that one. But anyways, the point is that, right? So there you go.
So I just think life is easier when you understand where people are coming from.
It is easier if you just understand where you at least you are coming from, what you at least are, and what you at least have to do. Right? Then you can work on the other side. Now, the other side, you can see, they don't have to do it. So why would they do it? Right? Just like if you didn't have to do it, you wouldn't. Right? You would just take and take and take and take. Right? Why would you do the work? You don't have to do it. Why would you? Right? Only sadly, I hate to say it, you're supposed to be the man. So you have to do it. Right? Just like that.
I really try not to give advice on the channel.
You don't. Even if she tried, she don't. Not really. Right? All she says is, well, how about you, woman? Can you see how these guys are victims? Look at them crying over there. How about you change, woman? How about you make it easier so these guys can get some? That's what she does. Literally. She sits women down and says, "Can you not see why you hurt his feelings? Why he's crying? Look at him. Pass him a tissue." Right? And while you're at it, give him some ass. There you go. Right? World's fixed. Do you not see what the problem with that picture is? When you got a bunch of women scolding other women on how they hurt your little feelings. You. Not you, my viewers, but you. The man. Supposed to be the man. You're sitting over there. It's so damn hard today. I gotta get passport bros. I'm gonna get a passport. Jump on a damn plane to go find a woman. Right? So that I can bring her back, because the fishes that are out here I cannot do. Right? So I'm gonna get one all the way down there, right? From the very bottom, because she'll appreciate what I give her here. Now, if you do the math, I'll explain passport bros just like that, right? And maybe debunk it because you ain't gonna like it. But we'll end with this for this one, right? When you bring someone that's down here up here, yes, they'll appreciate because they've never seen this. All they know is this shitty ass pond, and you just brought them to a whole new level, right? All you really doing is that. That's it. But the fishes don't change. It's just that the fishes that you got up here already know the best. Why the hell would they go down? You got to bring these fishes here, at least up. Even yourself, you wouldn't go down if you were on top. Think about that. But literally, that's what it is. It's just the whiteboard, right? You want a clean slate. You want to show all the new shit to this new person, in this case, a woman, right? That doesn't know, never seen this because she's living in a place where none of this shit exists. So when you bring her up, oh, look at this. Look at these new fancy lights. Look at that. Oh, the lights don't go out? Believe me, that's literally a big ass difference. But it is. You're bringing a girl from a third world country where the light goes out all the damn time. So you can see why she would be amazed and shocked at the fact that the lights don't go out in the States. There you go. So anyways, when with these. So if you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe. There's way more, like I said, getting into the nitty gritty. For some reason, my videos have dropped, meaning they're coming up, but they're dead in the water. I don't know why. Maybe you don't care. I do know that it was after I did that one video. The one that was tagged as not necessarily like a bad content, but more of a age restricted content. After that, boom. So, and I didn't believe in the whole shadow banning thing. But you know, it is what it is. So there you go. I'm not saying that I'll give up. I'm saying, well, I'm gonna have to go duck and weave around all that crap. So anyways, there you go. I'm gonna try new stuff, new good stuff. So I'm done with Pearl. As you can see, I did tell you all the truth from the very beginning. She had nothing, no advice other than finger pointing, right? And telling you the obvious of what you already know. But remember, the definition of being insane, right, is doing the exact same thing all the damn time and expecting a different result. So there you go. I'll see you on the next man's point of view.